Hello and Godspeed to the saints. Yeah, got a lesson right here for you. The gospel, first of all, to those that are listening. Jesus wept. He went into his own, but his own received him not. The Jews killed Jesus, and they put him on the cross. That's where Jesus paid for all the sins of the world. They buried him, but he rose on the third day and he was seen alive. Jesus raised himself from the dead. Jesus is God. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." So, do we are we justified by the law or by the faith of Jesus Christ? I think it's by I don't let me take that back. I don't think. I know it's by the faith of Jesus Christ. Galatians 2:16, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ. Even we have believed in Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by the faith of Christ, and not by the faith, I'm sorry, and not by the not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. So you see that? No work of the flesh, no work of the law is you can't be justified by that. No flesh can be. And according to Galatians 3:10, it says, "For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse. For it is written, Cursed is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of God. It is evident, for the just shall live by faith, and the law is not of faith. The man that doeth them shall live in them. Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, Cursed is everyone that hangeth on a tree, that the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Jesus Christ, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith." Receive. So how do we receive that promise? John 1:12. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. Jesus is God. Look at this. John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Look at that. And right here in the same chapter, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. You see, in verse 11, it says that he came unto his own, and his own received him not. You see that? So Jesus went into his own, the Jews, and they received him not. They killed him on the cross. They put him on the cross, killed him on the cross, shed his blood. Jesus shed his blood. That's where he paid for all the sins of the world, for yours, mine, all the sins of the whole world. And they buried him, took him off the cross and buried him in a sepulchre. But he rose on the third day. God raised him from the grave. Jesus is God. He said, I will raise this temple. And they understood not that he spoke of the temple of his body. So you must believe that in order to go to heaven. That's the only way. So Acts 16:30 and 31. It says, it brought them out and said, Sirs, what must I do to be saved? And they said, Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved in thy house.